Wow, and I thought season 2 was unfocused. We're 3 episodes in to a show called The Mandalorian. And so far, that main character, the Mandalorian, has barely had any screen time. And after last week's awesome episode, it seems there wasn't really much left to do, or at least not enough story to fill a full episode this week. So instead, we focus roughly 98% of this episode on 2 ex-Imperial agents, Dr. Pershing and Elia Kane. Now, don't get me wrong, this was a pretty good episode. I liked the conversations of the various ex-Imperials and how they don't really know what to do now that the Empire's gone, and sort of humanizes some of the Empire. It doesn't justify the horrible things they did, but you do kind of connect with them a little bit. I like how they're kind of trying to humanize some of the Imperial agents, how it's not all just black and white, how there are some Imperial agents that you can kind of sympathize with. And I really liked their conversations about how they're reminiscing, like, missing even, like, simple things, like, was it crackers or something, or biscuits? They missed even those, even though they were stale and tasteless. It's just like little memories of where they served and all the connections they made. That was a nice little moment. But it seems like this New Republic is setting up the Star Wars equivalent of Operation Paperclip by granting the ex-Imperials amnesty for helping the New Republic. And as we've seen how that worked in the MCU, where they did the same thing with Dr. Zola, and he helped revive Hydra, I'm sure this will go over very well. I'm sure this isn't going to lead to the rise of the First Order or something like that. No. I'm sure this won't lead to Palpatine coming back somehow. No. This is a great idea. I enjoyed the dynamic between Pershing and Kane. I thought this was a nice espionage-focused episode. It had some exciting action. It had some tense moments. But I couldn't help but think the entire time, it feels like they're using this episode as a test pilot episode. They're going to try and see how people react to having the focus be on these 2 characters. And something tells me that if this episode is well received enough, that these 2 are going to get their own spin-off show. So it seems like we had to leave the Mando story to be like, by the way, we interrupt Mando to bring you a pilot episode for a potential spin-off show we're pitching. We want to see how you receive it first, though. I don't know. So, I don't know. Anyway, Mando and Bo, they weren't really the focus, but I did still kind of enjoy this episode. But hopefully, the end goal of this season gets more clear, because at this point, it just kind of feels like they're making it up as they go along, because we've already finished the main story that was set up 2 episodes ago, and it doesn't really seem like there's any story arc that needs to continue, because the first season was, we need to help protect Baby Yoda, and then season 2 is we need to return Baby Yoda to Luke. And now that's already done, okay, Mando has Baby Yoda again. Okay, well, he's been kicked out of the Creed. We need to have him redeem himself. Well, he's redeemed himself already. He's back in the clan. And it's only episode 3, so what is there left to do? So, I don't know, hopefully they have a plan. It doesn't really feel like they do, though. It just kind of feels like they're making it up as they go along. Anyway, those are my rambling thoughts. Let me know what you guys thought.